Hey everyone, this is Vlad here, and this is going to be a very, unusual final vlog for this year, 2024, because I've promised myself that once I'm done with all of the work in 2024, I'm going to shoot a video, a vlog, and just say, first of all, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and wish you all the best. But beyond that, just share some of my thoughts on sort of going into 2025, tech, innovation, software, my journey and some of my thoughts, some of my aims. So it's probably going to be a boring vlog if I'm honest, but I just wanted to share and connect with you guys, and just to kind of like show you some of my thoughts and some of my thinking really. And first of all, we've launched and started doing these vlogs, like 3 or 4 months ago. And I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone who's been watching these vlogs and following my journey. It honestly means a lot to me. And Sam, our video guy, Sam, literally insert a photo of you so people know how you look, the person who's edited all of these videos, and obviously me producing them on a daily basis. We know that there are, I would say objectively, 40, 50, maybe 60 people who are really watching the vlogs, messaging me. And there's a lot of new people who are reaching out and asking questions or just trying to connect with me, which is the main reason why I'm doing all of these vlogs. And it's been a journey, I must say, because obviously I'm running the business, the software studio out here in London, and it's just taken a lot of my time. And as I said, look, it's 11 p.m. the 30th of December 2024, and I literally, this is not some joke or exaggeration. I actually just finished my work, so it takes just a lot of time to do these vlogs and just to produce all of this. But it's people like you watching these vlogs that actually give me the motivation to essentially keep doing them. And this is why one thing I'll say straight away, going into 2025, Sam and I are going to be producing a lot of them, sharing a lot of thoughts, a lot of insights, just sharing the journey, connecting with you. Hopefully more and more of you actually reach out. There's no point in being shy. I keep saying this in every video. There's my LinkedIn, there's my Instagram, YouTube. Just reach out, ask any questions, let's connect, because I know a lot of you out there, builders, entrepreneurs, agency owners, managing directors, are sort of struggling, and your sort of journey is tough enough already. And I do think it always helps connect with people who you resonate with. So again, if that's something you find in this vlog, then just reach out, because all of us are working mostly remotely. And I think it's just a great way to connect with each other. That's number one, and I guess the main thing. Number two, just wanted to share some of my thoughts going into 2025. For my company, Green Republic, it's been a very big year. A lot of products that we've built, a lot of new people in the team. We've really expanded our expertise. And obviously, if I were to summarize, of course, this year we've been doing a lot of AI stuff. And I guess just to share my thoughts quickly, otherwise this will be a 4-hour video, I would say that AI has really changed a lot of things, really. And I'm saying this not to hype up AI, but it's crazy seeing how, an app can actually not only digitize processes, but can actually help a business make 4 times more money or save 4 times more money. It's crazy, because I've never before, again, in my life, in my whole journey, I've never have seen a technology that would essentially create this multiplier effect and actually help either make more money or save more money. And this is why I think it's just such a big thing. And me experiencing this and just learning as well from all of our partners and clients, and seeing how it could really change their business, is a huge thing. And this is why I do believe that going into 2025, we're going to see a lot of just companies and people who are working together with AI. And my whole thesis is, which I'm sure you've seen probably a lot on LinkedIn or many other social media platforms, I do think that the future is, instead of a traditional, let's just say 30 people company, it's going to be 8 people plus AI on top. Because again, technology itself is a multiplier effect. and it fundamentally changes the business model behind any business, even though the product and the service could stay exactly the same from a consumer angle. You would be consuming the same thing, but on the back end, the way the product is produced or the service will be done or created differently. And this is why, again, even for us as a company, we're going to lean sort of even further into AI, because for us working with our partners, it makes a lot more sense when we can say, hey guys, we're not just digitizing this and making this fancy. We're actually, basically, if you spend $1 with us, we're going to help you make $7 or help you save $7. And this sort of leads to my, I guess, next, I don't know, insight, thought, or whatever you want to call it, which is I do think tech itself is no longer a fancy thing. No matter what you're working on, whether you have your own app or whether you have, I don't know, an agency or something else that you run, what I do see, there's nearly never a client anymore who's willing to do something just for the sake of it, just because it sounds cool. Take even AI again. As cool as it sounds, you would never see, I mean, at least I've never seen a business which would just say, yeah, take all my money, do whatever you want, just bring me AI. Nope. I do think in general, we are entering into an era where tech is no longer a fancy thing. And I see it as a good thing, really, because I think inflated expectations is bad in general for the tech space. But I do think it will sort of hurt a bit of a ego for a lot of people, because obviously a lot of tech people are kind of being this sort of rock star, and it's going to be like that. But also I think business people, entrepreneurs, and just in general consumers are going to demand a lot more from tech people. And as I said, in my world, for example, there's never a client which comes and says, yeah, just build me anything as long as there's a word, tech, AI, whatever it is. And this is why for me, it's important to keep proving on a very practical, on a very pragmatic level to all of our partners and clients that we're worth it. And I do think the same applies to you, no matter, as I said, what you're working on. My next thought would be, it's crazy seeing how things are moving really, really fast. To be more specific, for example, previously I would see how clients or any of our partners, or I mean, anyone really, would be thinking, you know, taking sort of a 3-year time frame, 4 years, 5 years. Now it's like 5 months, 6 months. Let's build this quicker. Let's test this quicker. And I do think we are entering into an era, if we talk about software, where each product's life cycle is just a lot shorter in general. For me, as a studio owner, it means that all of our clients will be basically saying, hey, I want this done in 5 months, instead of saying, I'm ready to be sort of investing and building this for the next 3 years, which is a good and a bad thing at the same time for us, because the good thing is, you know, if we build it in 5 months, and then it works and it's tested, we have a solid basis, a solid business, so that we could keep growing that specific product. But of course, it's nice to have very, very long-term contracts. Whereas the reality now in software and consulting, even when it comes to massive companies, a lot of the contracts are done on a sort of 3-month rolling basis. Again, it is what it is. And the same applies to even the B2C space, the way I see it. If previously a lot of the tech entrepreneurs, developers could afford 2 years building an app, then marketing it, getting feedback, and there you go. Now the dynamics and the tactics has really changed. Now it's like you spend 2 months building the product, full stop. You go market it, you get feedback, you spend another month improving it, build it again, get it back onto the market. So there's no longer this luxury of being slow, of being inefficient, and everything is just moving so fast, which again, I love it. Don't get me wrong. I'm just kind of like sharing with you some of the things that have changed on a very, as I said, practical and on a very tactical level. So I think it's a good thing, because obviously the tech space, the software space has really matured, and there's already so many apps that we have on our phones, that now we are at a point where just creating an app is no longer sufficient. Now we are at a point where it's all about coming up with something radically different, with something that actually solves your problem. You can't just publish an app for the sake of it, which again, I do think it only keeps the tech and the software space a lot more healthier. And in general, it's just better. Yeah, I think these are my thoughts for now. Obviously, there's a lot more to share with you. But again, I think you'll be watching this you know, during your weekend or day off. So I don't want to take too much of your time. And even for me, like, I'm done for today. As dramatic as it sounds, I'm done for this year. So yeah, I'm probably off to bed. Maybe I'm gonna watch a movie with my wife, and then that's it for this year, really. But again, just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for watching this vlog and just supporting. If you're watching for the first time and this resonates with you, make sure you connect with me on LinkedIn, Instagram, or here on YouTube, because I do want to focus a lot on this as well going into 2025, because there's just many reasons why I want to do it. But most importantly, because I love meeting new people and learning new things. I also do think a lot of the insights and knowledge actually comes from a healthy debate or conversation, where any of you message me saying, hey, but you know, this is this and this is that. And then it keeps me going, keeps me thinking and seeing new things. So again, if this resonates with you, I would love to connect with you, and I appreciate your support. But we're probably going to upload it tomorrow, 31st of December 2024. So most importantly, I do hope you're taking a couple days off and just enjoying life and just getting a bit of rest, because at the end of the day, as much as you love your job or your startup or business that you're working on, I do think there's many reasons outside of the business itself why you're doing this. And even when it comes to me, very often I'm just so immersed in all of this that I forget, you know, actually why I'm doing all of this, which comes down to very simple things like spending time with family and friends and getting a coffee, you know, going outside for a walk. So I basically force myself as well to pause a bit and take a couple of days off and just enjoy life, really. So yeah, I'm going to chill tomorrow and then the day after that. But on the 2nd of January, 2025, I'm coming back, and we will just start really doing all of these things that I've said in this video earlier, and we'll keep pushing, keep publishing these vlogs. I'll keep talking to you. But again, all of that will be in 2025. So I'll see you soon. Thanks a lot.